Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on KATX. I've been tracking this one for a while as it has been making just a real solid move from down here after this tread line break. You can see the nice separation from there. Today the chart finally decided to act human a little bit. It had just been acting like a complete monster since this breakout part down here when it got through the tread line. It just has refused to go down. 5 straight green days in a row. But today there's finally some profit taking that hit it, and I want to get it updated real quick. I've been getting a bunch of messages from some people freaking out, other people just kind of wondering what's going on. So the video won't be too long, just a quick little update. But I will say to start things off, for the time being, this is not, from a daily chart perspective, this is not a time where you would want to be freaking out. Now, if you're a day trader and you bought, up here, yeah, this is probably a freak out for you, but I'm taking this video from the context of somebody who's using the daily chart and for holding for a little long term rather than trying to get in and out within half an hour. So yes, if you're a day trader, you should be freaking out. But if you're, like I said, either a medium to long term swing trader or somebody that's just holding for the long term, the chart's still intact and it's got everything still going for it. So what I'm going to do is just go over some of the supports and resistance levels that we want to, mainly just support levels since really there aren't any resistance levels until up here. We did put in a little shorter term one today with the pullback. So I guess I'll just knock that out real quick. But today the high was 0.042. So that is now going to technically be one of the shorter term resistance levels. So what I'll do is change that to red and make it skinnier, just because I don't think on any sort of pushback upwards, I don't think it'll put up that much of a fight. But the key thing that I want to focus on here are the support levels and so forth in terms of what you want to see hold. And the kind of main ideal one that you want to see hold is this level right here. This is where the first breakout took place at 0.024. So ideally, you don't want to see the price fall below it. Now, if it does, you still have other support levels below you, so it's not the end of the world. But what would really make the chart look solid is if it pulled back and then just hovered right around this area before heading back up. That would be a very healthy consolidation. And from just looking at it from a charting standpoint, that would be a very attractive chart and would probably draw in more people if they saw, like I said, volume fall down and then just have the price kind of bounce right around in this area. That'd be a great low volume consolidation area. Now after this support, what we have is another one right here, and then if I draw that, hopefully it'll make sense on where this is coming from. But by taking the high of this candle, you can also see that, let me zoom in some, that the high here at one point was also the high right at this point. So this is, it was a crucial resistance level, and since it was broken, it's now become a crucial support. And what I'm going to do is make that one even thicker, because this is the one where we don't want to see this one fall. This one really does need to hold strong, and this level is at 0.0184. So for argument's sake, just we can call it 0.0185. But like I said, this is ideally that's what you'd want to hold. But if the price does come down here, this level needs to hold, and it should. I mean, it's been up almost, that would be a 50% decline, and if this is a true strong move here, people should be drooling and just be dying to load up here if this really is a genuine strong move here. So keep that in mind. But from where we are now, that's a pretty far drop, so it would take quite a bit to get down there. But right now I'm just looking more at this level right here. And as far as the candle, I got a lot of questions on that. Yeah, this candle does suggest that there's going to be a pullback here. Now remember, don't freak out. Pullbacks aren't bad. Pullbacks, you can use the same word as profit taking or consolidation. All charts need to do it. It's healthy as long as support levels hold. So, as long as these two levels hold strong, then any sort of pullback in the long run is going to prove to be extremely healthy. So keep that in mind. The last thing is, if the price does go sideways or down, make sure you keep your eyes on volume. What you want to see is low volume. So if you could get days that look like this, will you? Probably not, just because there's so much more interest in the stock now. But basically, the lower the volume you get on any sort of sideways or down days, the better. That's what you want to see during consolidation and pullbacks, low volume. And then hopefully when the price decides to head back up, that's when you see these volume bars start to show their heads again, showing that the bulls are really pushing it back up and showing some strength. So overall, don't be surprised if you do see a pullback. That's what the candle is suggesting. Um, and don't panic or anything like that. And like I said, if you're a day trader, that's a different story. But I think the majority of people in this are holding it for a longer term than just trying to get in and out in 30 minutes. So overall, like I said, charts doesn't have anything going against it from a daily chart perspective. Still well above the support levels and so forth. So right now, it's just looking like it's going to head to the weight room, lift some weights, and then hopefully head back out to the beach with a nice new breakout. If there are any other questions on KATX, please let me know. I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. You haven't already. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll get a free ebook, which has been getting some good reviews. And with your subscription, you'll get trade ideas, chart setups, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big board. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And best part is it's all free. So it's definitely worth at least checking out. We've been making some good money together. So one more time, this was KATX. Thanks for listening.